welcome to this video. This one's about Unit 3, which you'll all be familiar with, but it's about calculating the quantities of materials, the costings of materials and surveying basically, some of which involves some estimation as well. It's worth huge amounts of marks when it comes to your course, and getting this bit right will make sure that you get a high grade at merit or distinction. So what we're going to do is just put a task in front of you, and this one is a swimming pool task. No, you're not going to go dive bombing into it, but we're going to be working out the quantities and the materials that are needed for this task. Now first of all, we need some sizes and dimensions. So we're going to have a swimming pool, and I'll just put some lines in here, and we'll work out the exact amounts of lengths that we need. So along this back length, we're going to go with 5 meters. 5 meters along there. I need the end of the pool. Let's make sure it's rectangular so it's a bit easier for us. And bring it back. Notice it's not to scale. I'm not using any of the measurements on the ruler there. There we go. So that creates the lip of our pool. Now this is going to be 5 meters along here. So from that point to that point, that would be 5 meters. And for the end parts, we're going to go with 2.6 meters along there. So that will be the same as this end. So this will be 2.6 meters. That's 2.6 meters. This is 5 meters. This is 5 meters. Now we also need an inside of a pool. So let's bring a line down there to indicate that. And what we're going to do is just keep the depth consistent across the whole pool. So it's not got a deep end or shallow end. That again will make your calculations slightly easier as we do this little task. Now we'll make this 1.5 meters deep. So went up the wrong way there. There we are. I'm doing them. I'm not writing meters on the side. So 5 meters, 1.5 meters, 2.6 meters across. So that's the sizes of our pool. We're also going to have a section where we can walk around the pool. So the outside of this pool needs something to walk on. So let's go with some slabs around the outside edge of the pool. It's gone off the page, doesn't matter. I'm giving you the sizes and dimensions anyway. So let's take that down there. Now I won't give you the actual sizes of this, that'd be too easy. But what I can do is tell you that this edge is 1 meter in length away from the actual edge of the pool. So that's 1 meter up to this point here. Okay, now we need some tiles and slabs, and that's what we're going to work out the quantity of for the purposes of this task. Now the slabs themselves are 500 by 500, and I'll write this down in the description of the video as well. 500 by 500, that's millimeters. So that's your slabs. And for the purposes of the tiles, which will go into the pool here, so we'd imagine that we'd have a set of tiles working their way all the way through and along the pool there. Don't use that as a guide because they will be 300 millimeters by 300 millimeters. What you need to do is work out how many tiles you will need to cover the inside of this pool. You've got your sizes on the outside there, but you also have 1.5 meters down there. So that will be a sum that you'll need to come up with yourselves. The other part of this, of course, is the slabs. So you'll need to work out, and this one's quite an easy one, kept the maths quite simple. We have a 1 meter width, and each slab is 500 millimeters by 500 millimeters. So you should be able to work out how many slabs that we need for the outside area of this pool. So you can imagine the edges kind of looking like this. Again, don't use my lines, that squiggly line, as estimates. You'll need to calculate how many there are. And one of the things that you are going to do as well is calculate this slightly differently. So these are the questions. How many complete boxes of tiles would you need to complete this task if there were 10 tiles per box? And also, how many slabs would you need for this task to go all the way around the edge? That's quite simple. Working out that, and I'll write this in the description as well, but also another little task that I've got for you as well is a costing one. The boxes of tiles, 10 in each one, are £9.50 per box. The slabs are £2.60 per slab. So that's each. So you'll need to work out the costings of this job. We're not going to worry about grout, cement, anything else that we need to sort the job out. Just the tiles, the quantity of, and the slabs. My last task for you to go with this, working out quantities, surveying, etc. We also need to know about the structure of different buildings. And for this one, we're going to have a little bit of research for you. So what I'd like you to do is go online, have a look at a video and see how a pool is constructed. Give us the stages of that, but most importantly, what structural elements are put in place to make sure the pool doesn't collapse. Okay, enjoy that task. I look forward to seeing the results later on. Thank you.